with everything going on with water quality in the state, I felt it was prudent to get two groups together that very rarely cross paths but have common interests in water quality in Iowa. And so the idea was hatched to get a group from Des Moines up to central Iowa to go through a modern fertilizer and herbicide facility and see what actually goes on and what happens in the decision-making process of a farmer when it comes to his nutrient management decisions.
One of the big things we hope for with this gathering today is an improved and a more extensive dialogue with our ag community and our urban relatives.
Collaboration is key to all of the work related to Capital Crossroads, and especially when it comes to water quality and quantity. We know all of these things are intertwined, and the same goes for the urban and rural connection. We know that we all have a part to play in addressing our state's water quality challenges, so we really wanted to have today's event in partnership with Agriculture's Clean Water Alliance to make sure that we're educated and we're making informed decisions, and we're really trying to work proactively together to get to those solutions and move this forward.
Hopefully they would see enough and gain enough that there would be questions that would come out of it that we can engage in a better and a longer lasting dialogue. What I hope comes out of it is that the group that came up from Des Moines goes back and tells others. I hope the ag group that was here today, ACWA, do the same thing about the questions that were asked of the group that came up, and that in the very near future we can have an ongoing dialogue. And maybe it's the ag group goes to Des Moines and we gather there to share some of the same concepts and ideas.
Well, we really hope this is the first in a series of the current conversations on water quality events. We are already in the planning stages of our next event with the city of Clive, the work that they're doing around their green belt, which is really the core of their city, and knowing that water quality impacts so many other facets of our quality of life. And we've already talked to some other players about some future events down the line as well, so stay tuned for those.